Alright. These are perfectly intact mainframe computers. Most of these glass partitions are intact. Well, half of them are. These ones here. Can't punch through it, but you can shoot through it. And there's a gaming console here. Must be Otacons. I don't think it's supposed to be any console in particular, although you could maybe say it's a Sega Saturn based on the time frame of this game's development in the mid to late 90s. I'm right underneath a gun camera. And I'm gonna run through here, get this gas mask. How much stuff do I have? And there's like a bunch of... should I go for it? How many chaff grenades do I have? Yes, I will. Gas mask is really useful. This is like the only space where it's actually useful. You have to like... Oh, come on. Night vision goggles. Ooh, okay, this is a big one. Okay. Chaff grenade. If you're not wearing a gas mask in this part, you'll go through like 3 rations. Okay. So wearing a gas mask doesn't increase your O2 gauge, it just reduces the rate at which it depletes. Which makes sense. So now we are going to ambush Meryl in the women's restroom. And that is the game's implication. Now she's actually in this. Cardboard box B. That's her on the left or west side. Does that count as an alert? 10 seconds.
Don't move.
Is she in her underwear? If you follow her into the room within 10 seconds of her... Yes, she's in her underwear.
You're Meryl? There's no way you could pass for a man for long.
What do you mean?
May Zayler, there's another pseudonym.
I had no idea.
So to give context, to reiterate, as soon as she goes into the women's restroom, you have 10 seconds to get in. Otherwise, she's wearing her pants.
Besides, it's a waste of time.
In this cutscene.
They gave me psychotherapy to destroy my interest in men.
Same smart mouth. You're Meryl, all right. Are you hurt?
Not yet. After all, I was disguised as a genome soldier.
So why'd you change? You'd be a lot better off dressed like one of them.
She looks like she's a bit cold.
The truth is, the uniform smelled like blood.
What's that mark?
Huh? Oh, this? It's a paint tattoo. It's not real. I was a fan of Foxhound way back, and guys like you and my uncle were in it. None of that.
To give context, that's the Foxhound logo in Metal Gear 2.
There are no heroes in war. All the heroes.
But in this game, it looks like blue.
One or the other.
But Snake, you're a hero, aren't you?
I'm just a man who's good at what he does. Killing. There's no winning or losing for a mercenary. The only winners in war are the people.
That's right, and you fight for the people.
I've never fought for anyone but myself. I've got no purpose in life, no ultimate goal.
Come on.
It's only when I'm cheating death on the battlefield. The only time I feel truly alive.
Seeing other people die makes you feel alive, huh? You love war and don't want it to stop? Is it the same with all great soldiers throughout history?
Why didn't you contact me?
My codec was broken.
Is that all?
Shouldn't you just be happy we met up like this? How did you recognize me in disguise?
I never forget a lady.
You got cake.
Something you like about me, huh?
Yeah, you've got a great butt.
Oh, I see. First it's my eyes, now it's my butt. What's next?
On the battlefield, you never think about what's next.
Okay, so that's the sound of her putting on her pants.
So Snake, how are the negotiations going?
Now, if you take more than 10 seconds to follow her into the restroom, then, of course, that
So it's all up to you, huh?
overlay, that intermission, that intercut doesn't happen because she's already wearing her pants.
Either we destroy Metal Gear or...
We override the detonation code. You got the card keys from Baker?
Card keys. You mean this?
Where are the others? There should be 3 keys.
This is all I've got.
Where could the other 2 be?
I have no idea, but they must be somewhere. If we can't find them, we'll have no choice but to destroy Metal Gear.
Metal Gear is in an underground maintenance base to the north.
Take me too. I know this place better than you do.
You'll just slow me down. You don't have enough battle experience.
I won't slow you down, I promise.
I don't remember those stools
Then you can shoot me.
in front of the mirror.
Like to waste bullets.
I played this game so many times, but I've never noticed those stools.
I'll be careful. You know, I don't use makeup the way other women do. I hardly ever look at myself in the mirror. I've always despised that kind of woman. I always dreamed of becoming a soldier.
What are those shelves, that counter on the other side of the
It wasn't
room?
really my dream. My father. He was killed in action when I was younger.
You wanted to follow in your father's footsteps?
Not really. I thought that if I became a soldier, I could understand him better.
So are you a soldier yet?
I thought I was until today, but now I understand. The truth is, I was just afraid of looking at myself, afraid of having to make my own decisions in life. But I'm not gonna lie to myself anymore. It's time I took a long, hard look at myself. I want to know who I am, what I'm capable of. I want to know why I've lived the way I've lived until now. I want to know.
Take a good look. You won't get another chance for a while. You should wash your face, too, while you're at it.
Yeah.
This isn't a training exercise. Our lives are riding on this. There are no heroes or heroines. If you lose, you're worm food.
Yeah.
I like that line of dialogue.
Unfortunately, it's out of ammo.
Where'd you get that Desert Eagle?
I found it in the armory. It's a .50 caliber Action Express. There was a SOCOM pistol too, but I chose this.
Huh. So I got a leftover, huh? Isn't that gun a little big for a
The
girl?
line only makes sense if the player has found the SOCOM in the armory.
Use my 45.
Listen, I've used a gun like this since I was 8.
There's 2 points in this game before you get to the armory in which you can pick up the SOCOM. The truck on the heliport, and then
In the north, we'll have to go through the
outside the jail cells.
The overland route is blocked by glaciers. The door to the commander's room is security level 5. This card will open it. It was inside the pocket of the uniform I was wearing.
Looks like he must have been guarding someplace important.
Okay, let's go. I know this place better than you. I'll be point man. Follow me.
Boss fight coming on.
That's strange. There's no guard.
What happened to the music?
I'll keep a lookout. Make sure you're ready, okay?
Okay, so Snake had the SOCOM equipped in that cutscene. Is that because I had it equipped going into it? Okay, here, let me save.
It's a good thing you hooked up with Meryl. You should have seen the Colonel. He doesn't like to let it show because he's the boss, but he was so happy he could barely contain himself.
I'm glad to hear that.
Nuke building 1 complete. B1.
Talk to you later, Snake.
Let me call Otacon.
Thank God Meryl's okay. She's a tough one, all right. Although when you look at her, it's hard to imagine how tough.
It must be the walk.
Anyway, I'm glad she's okay.
I also got a key from her. I think I can use it to stop them from launching a nuke.
Get to Metal Gear's underground maintenance base. That's where the detonation code input system is.
I have like no health. Wait, what? I'm so confused. Maybe because I reloaded to save. Wait, can I go in through here? It's empty. Okay, this is the perfect time to... Key to missile. Wow. Loading up. So I understand, like, for story purposes, why Snake and Meryl meet up in the women's restroom. But if you're in Meryl's situation, like, why would you go into the women's restroom anyway? Like, that just gives you away. Ooh, what's this? Diazepam? So that's one thing I should note about Metal Gear saving. So whenever you enter an area, a new area, the game creates a checkpoint. And then whenever you save the game saves the state of the entire world as of the most recent checkpoint. So if you enter a room and then knock out 2 guards and then save your game and then load that game, you're going to be back in the point in time in which you had just entered that room. So those 2 guards who you've knocked out will be not knocked out. You'd have to leave the room to create a new checkpoint and then save the game. And then when you load that game, those 2 guards will be knocked out. So that's something that kind of confuses people.
Snake, what are you doing? Let's go to the commander's room.
All right, let's do it. Hold on. Oh, wait. Let's go.
My head! Oh, it hurts!
What's wrong?
Don't come here, Snake!
Are you okay? What happened?
I'm fine. Okay. Let's go.
That's an interesting detail. I've never noticed the
Foxhound, the commander is waiting.
I've never noticed her nipples being conveyed through her tank top. Okay, let's go.